Welcome back to Planter Garden TV. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys doing good. Cause wow, the heat is on. The heat is on. And guys, because the heat is on, you know the plant them gonna be having a serious time. But the thing about it is everything's still standing. This is the third week. Did not get no rain, and these plants did not get no water. But guess what? They're still striving. You could look at them. You can see it's a good thing the tomato plant love hot sun. It's a good thing the tomato plant love hot sun, because I don't know. The okra as well, which is right here. These are okra plants right here. And they love the sun as well. Yes. Look at what's going on. The heat is on. The heat is on. The sun is so hot. It's catch the leaf of this one. Yes, the sun is so hot, guys. And guess what? The plant is still producing pepper at the same time. All of them have on blossom, every one of them. But the thing is, there's no water and they're really struggling. But they're still holding on. After 3 weeks without water, the garden is still going. Look what the heat is doing. Look what the heat is doing. But we're still able to get production. Yes, we're still able to get production. Yes, guys. I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna show you guys the whole garden and show you how everything is basically getting a hard time. Okay? So let me go from over here. This is a zucchini plant right here. Looking pretty healthy, even though no water. There's a next one right here doing pretty well, even though there's no water. All these are spaghetti squash. They also producing. But the heat is on. All right, so even though we get in the heat, we still get in production. Because if you see a huge zucchini coming up down there. And it also have another small one pushing out there. So I got to give thanks, because at least production is still happening. Look at the leaf them. Look at the leaf, but we still getting production. Over here we have a lot of potato. We have potatoes coming up. We have this whole area here of potato ready to harvest. Okay, these are basil. And now put a yam. Oh man. Alright guys, as you can see, we have tomato again. We harvest tomato twice in 1 week, and we still have a bunch of tomatoes still coming. But the tomato plant them is doing well, you know, because tomato really do love sun. This is what we call cornflower. And if you notice, man, the heat is catching the leaf. The heat is really on. You know, we still have tomato coming, even though we already harvest so much of tomato. We still have tomatoes. We still even have ripe tomatoes coming. All right, down this side here is where we have a different type of tomato, which I have to start to stake them up, tie them up, because you see they start lying down on the ground, so I got to tie them up. No. Yeah, so now we have okra growing up here. I mean, the okra them doing pretty well because they basically love hot sun. This is a pepper right here. This is eggplant. The eggplant pushing out blossom like it's ready to start pushing out food. This is another eggplant. All right. So we also have squash right here. 3 squash on this one vines growing right here. So down there is where I have the edos. Edos like a little cool weather as well, but they're still surviving, so I got to give thanks and praise for that. Okay, we have a tomato plant here that I got to stake up. We have all these scallion. Over the side is potato. We also have ripe tomato there. Coming around here. I mean, these tomato tree, man, these things produce like crazy, man. It's like every 3 days I can come in this tomato tree and harvest tomato in this area. Every 3 days I can definitely come and harvest ripe tomatoes. Looks going on here. I almost have another bowl that I can harvest. Yeah, watch here. I definitely can harvest another bowl of tomato right now. Okay, so here we have okra again. We have okra. All these are okra coming up. We have okra. Look at the soil, guys. The soil is so, watch. The soil is so wet, so dry. You got to go down deep if you really want to see any moisture down inside there. Okay, all these are, I think it's radish and tomato. These are tomato growing up here. Over here we have mint and asparagus together. These are candy pepper. They already start to blossom, but they are struggling. They're really struggling. Look at the soil, guys. You see? Look at the soil. The soil is really dry. But because I use my method, the method I learned, they're surviving. Even the surface, watch, is dry like chips. All right, but we still have tomatoes bearing like crazy. We got to give thanks. We got to give thanks. Over here. All right, guys, so all these are pepper growing over here. They have on blossom, but right now they're really struggling, you know what I'm saying? We even have small pepper right here. Two peppers we have right here. 2 beautiful peppers. And also small ones. All of them have on blossom. So at the end of the day, they're still struggling. The soil is really, really dry. I think I will have to get some water now to wet these plants, because I don't want to keep just leaving them and then the water the sun keep drying them out. Then I might start having a problem. So before that start happening, I think I need to start bringing some water here. Okay, so we have okra, and as you see here, the okra start pushing out blossom. So at the end of the day, they're still striving in the heat, even though they did not get water. You know, everything's still looking amazing. You know, I just got to give thanks for that. These flower trees just spreading. But these are good in the garden because they help pollinate. They draw a lot of butterfly. They draw a lot of bees. Look, we have big tomato tree here that I got to stake up. Okra, we have okra there. Yes. And now we're softening up here. We have corn busting up there. We have corn growing there. And we have tomatoes. We have this tree loaded with pepper, even though there's no rain. So, you know, I just got to give thanks and praise, because at the end of the day, my garden is still striving, even though that's okra right here. And here we have potato that's ready for harvest again. Over here we have tomato. Look at this basil plant, how it's huge. Big basil plant. And we have corn. Over here is where we have the edos. And this is a pepper tree. We have on pepper. So yes, guys, this is the garden after 3 weeks without water. Peace and love to all. Blessing. Stay positive. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. Peace.